Are you ready to awaken, heal, and align with your highest self? I'm Heather Len, founder of Heart Alchemy Wellness, a spiritual life coach, certified Ayurvedic nutritionist, QHHT practitioner, and 300-hour YTT yoga instructor. I've dedicated my journey to guiding others through deep transformations through shadow work and energetic healing. Through Chakra Wave Tuning and trauma-informed sound therapy, I help you unlock your inner wisdom, balance your energy, and step into your true power. Whether through one-on-one sessions or through our immersive retreats, I'm here to support your path to wholeness. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. It's time to reclaim your power, awaken your heart, and step into the life you were meant to live. Grand day, my lovers. Heather Lynn here, owner and creatrix of Heart Alchemy Wellness Center. I am a high priestess. I am many of things, and today we're going to dive right into daily heart alchemy, where we dive all into the heart space and how to awaken the heart and use it as the beautiful bridge that it's designed to be, to connect us from the lower Mother Earth to our upper realms, to the divine. So let's just check in with the sacred community, see what kind of events are coming up. So we have the Dayton Reiki Sound Bath on 6/14. Be there or be square. The Astrology 102 is on 6/21. That is the summer solstice. We're going to be diving all in to the astrology of the solstice and how the wheel of the year will impact us, and get some insights on expanding our knowledge about astrology. Again, you don't need 101 to catch up, because I'll get you caught up lickety split. Okay, then we have June 19th from 6 to 9, Release Your Inner Dragon Kids event. This is bring your own inner child. Okay, so big kids, little kids, medium kids, all of us have an inner child. And this is an event for big and small, so definitely come check us out. And then June 22nd, we have the Secret Community event and Sharonville, yeah. And then of course at the end of the month we have our ascending our roots in Hocking Hills. Definitely still time to sign up for this. This is something that's going to be a beautiful experience. There's going to be a lot of activations, a lot of healing, a lot of connecting to Mother Earth, maybe some grid work if you guys are interested. Definitely come join us on this retreat. And then we have the Veterans Retreat in July. This is to assist and help all of our beautiful veterans that are awakening to the divine and are in need of assistance of releasing and transmuting and alchemizing some of the experiences that they have experienced as a part of their service to keep us safe and protected. First and foremost, thank you to all of our veterans. Thank you. And then we have our 8/8 Arizona Sedona trip. This is going to be amazing. So tickets are available. Go ahead, you're going to fill out the jot form first, that with all the details about yourself, what your accommodations are, why you're looking for it. Then you'll get the link of how to, that everything's been confirmed and how to move forward.
If you're a spiritual seeker looking for transformation, imagine 3 days of cosmic alignment where mind, body, and spirit converge in the divine vortex of Sedona. From August 6th to 9th, Join us for the Lionsgate 8/8 Retreat, a journey into the heart of healing and self-empowerment. Led by Sacred Kingdom's own Marcus Crystallite Robbins, alongside shamanic energy practitioners Heather Lynn, Rebecca Jones, and Sam, this retreat offers a unique blend of holistic flow shops, nature exploration, and communal connection. Picture yourself diving into various healing modalities, each session designed to peel back layers and reveal your true self. From sunrise yoga to sunset meditations, every moment is crafted to align your mind, body, and emotions. And it's not just about the workshops. Explore the mystical vortexes of Sedona with guided hikes, and enjoy delicious vegetarian and vegan meals, all while camping under the stars. This is more than a retreat. It's a chance to be part of a conscious community, a space where vulnerability is welcomed and transformation is inevitable. Experience the synergy of the Lionsgate energy with Sedona's powerful vortexes. Feel the magic, embrace the journey, and step into a new level of self-awareness. Don't miss out on this cosmic event. Book your spot now by scanning the QR code or text Marcus Crystallite at 513-238-5580 with any questions. Transform, connect, and unleash your inner lion. Discover the magic of Sedona's Lionsgate 8/8 Retreat. Your journey to self-discovery starts here.
Okay, so let's just dive right into our energy. We're going to go ahead and cleanse our energy today with our rain chime bells again. Bringing us into the present moment. If I could kindly get you to take a deep breath in through your nose as we tap into this beautiful Thursday morning energy. And we know that when we sleep, it provides us a lot of guidance. So if there's anything that you're hanging on to, you are being asked right now to gently let this go. This no longer serves you, and this energy is asking you to release. If there are feelings of joy, I'm inviting us to open up your heart. Put that joyous feeling and your joy container and continue to fill that. Alright? So today we're focusing all on joy. And we're going to dive right into the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle. It's one of my favorites. Y'all know me. I'm fascinated by Egyptian history, culture, symbology, just anything that's Egyptian. I just love it. So, all right, let me go ahead and cleanse the card here. I invite in the divine white light to cleanse these cards of any energies that are not of love and not of light. I invite in the collective's ancestors, angels, guides for assistance in this collective read. May this read resonate for any specific time and space as you find this message. It is meant for you. So it is. Thank you. All right. So listen. Okay. All right. Well, we have 3. All right. So it says 15 Bastet, which is the number 15. And in numerology, it is number 6. Ooh, then we have Eye of Ra. Ooh. This is number 7. Yeah! And then we have Ra. Ooh, look. Damn, y'all. Our ancestors are coming out to speak to us today. And then we have Ra. All right. So we have Bastet, Eye of Ra, and Ra. So let's just dive right in. So we're not wasting too much time reading what's up. All right. So Bastet was a feline goddess of the Egyptians' pantheon. But unlike her counterpart, Sekhmet, Bastet is not fierce unless she is protecting something or she is provoked. This sounds like my energy. I think, wait. Bastet is gentler of the 2 feline goddesses, being loving, loyal, and nurturing. Although much like her earthly feline familiars, she has a tease for independence and could be somewhat of aloof at times. She's associated with the moon and the magical arts, and of course, all cats under her divine protection. When Basta sashays through your reading, she's inviting you to seek out night sky and enjoy a little more independence and adventure. Do something on your own. Go to a concert, enjoy yourself alone. Cast your spells underneath the stars. Conjure powerful magic under the full moon. Basta comes to remind you of your power, your aloofness, your ability to remain detached when necessary. Others might try to challenge you or call you into some kind of altercation, but you do have the power to choose your own battles. Do not allow other people to choose them for you. You do not have to engage in squabbles and catty behavior. You are free to walk away with a sultry flick of the tail, maintaining your mystery, dignity, and power. Cat fights are beneath you. Be strong, be resilient. So it's reminding us that at times people are going to squabble. But we also can choose what we invest our energy into and what we choose not to invest our energy into. And if you're listening closely to the guidance of your mind, body, spirit, somehow they're giving you messages about what's going on. Just being honest, your body is giving you signals of what's going on. So I'll show you that. All right, let's read what Eye of Ra has. Harmony, robustness, resilience. Like the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Ra was represented as a depiction of the eye encased the right eye, and was thought to ward off negativity and restore harmony. However, the harmony would follow a period of violence and upheaval, possibly war. This symbol was the protection of the pharaohs and appeared in the temple and the sacred places in Egypt. While the Eye of Horus card is gentle and meaning, the Eye of Ra can be quite a tricky one, because while it denotes the restoration of harmony, it also indicates some kind of conflict will come first. Sometimes peace can only be found on the other side of the war, and this card suggests that you need to be resilient in the face of adversity before you can enjoy a harmonious life. In some readings, this card can indicate that revenge is a factor at play here. There is especially the case in the cards of Sekhmet, Horus, and Seth are also present in the Eye of Ra. It says you need to actively push away negativity, including your own negative thoughts and patterns and behaviors, before a peace of time and harmony can be restored. Not be your own worst enemy. This can be a trying time, but now is the time will dust, and eventually a period will come and follow. So it's reminding us, like, just right now, the energy is just a little squabbish. And, we're being reminded to root in and root into our oneness and awareness when conflicts are arising, because we cannot avoid conflict. And once you guys read my story about my journey of traveling the Akasha, you'll come to realize that, a lot of these messages that we're getting here today has also been channeled, that this is the energy for this year. We are in a 9-year, which is asking us to surrender anything that's not serving us in our highest light, because next year is a new chapter. All right. So yeah, you're going to be feeling fiery, energy. There's a lot of people that are walking away. There's a lot of change in the collective, and we're feeling this. All right. It says, this predicted prosperity. Oh, Ra. It says the key ideas is vitality, glory, and creation. And it's reminding us that all co-creation has a birth and a death. And that this is what this is reminding us, is that we have been going through an evolution, and it starts with a birth and it ultimately ends at a death. It could be an ego death and a birth to a new start. It says key ideas is vitality, glory, and creation. The sun god Ra is powerful. The ancient Egyptians believed that the sun was reborn, and every morning that god Ra An aspect of Capri was power behind each new dawn. Because this was viewed him as a god of creation, rebirth, and renewal, he's associated with abundance, power, wealth, prosperity, security, and stability. Ra's golden power kept Egypt prosperous and well-fed, making it a force to be reckoned with in an ancient world. And this card, Ra, indicates that you are coming into a time of power and prosperity. Your light is golden right now, and all that you will touch will reflect this power. You will have this Midas touch. Whatever you turn your hands into at this time is likely to become fruitful, but you will still need to work hard for your achievements. This predicted prosperity is especially likely if riches cards is present within the same spread. At great abundance, the herald with the turning of these both cards. Ra indicates that this is a time to shine and step into your power, use your talents, and pursue your ambitions. It could be that you will suddenly become the center of attention, all eyes on you. Enjoy the spotlight and feel the glory. Ra shines his light upon you now. And that's actually been what's going on. Anyone that's been following me, we're going through a glow up, man. A glow up. And the fun fact is I am in an 8-year, which is a year of creation, and my birth year, because I'm 44. So it's amazing. So energetically, 2025 is throwing off the energy of 9, which is balanced masculine, feminine energies. And anything that's not in alignment with that is being shaken, dusted, and disrupted through Uranus and Taurus, because it's basically cleaning house. And the Taurus house saying, hey, is this really stability? And Uranus is the great awakener, like, no, it's not authentic. And then Pluto comes in like, oh, and then you have Aquarius like, yeah, rebel, detach. Because, you know, they want to detach and they don't really, you know what I mean? Like, they're the rebels. They want to be on their own. They want to be, you know, far away from the ish as they possibly potentially can in their own vibrational bubble, which is good. I love it. My South Node is Aquarius, which makes so much sense because in my younger years, I was able to detach from a lot of, well, I'm just going to be honest. I would detach myself from my heart in order to survive, because my conscious mind was protecting me from, so it thought, okay, because your conscious mind literally is mainly your worst nightmare, but also your best friend.
If you're craving peace but still searching for connection, this is your chance. Discover the Sacred Light Retreat in Hocking Hills. Join us for a beautiful 2-day holistic healing event hosted by Marcus, also known as Crystolite, and the Sacred Kingdom community in stunning Hocking Hills, Ohio. Immerse yourself in holistic education and healing flow shops led by skilled practitioners. From shamanic blessings to shadow work, biofield attuning to morning yoga, this retreat offers a unique blend of activities designed to rejuvenate your spirit. Imagine hiking through lush trails, enjoying plant-based meals, and connecting deeply with like-minded souls around a campfire. Day 1 kicks off with a welcoming cacao ceremony, followed by powerful workshops and a sunset picnic dinner. As the evening unfolds, join us for flow arts by the serene lakeside. On day 2, start your morning with a rising meditation and yoga session. Choose your path for an enriching hike complete with a picnic lunch and a group subconscious reprogramming meditation with Marcus himself. Wrap up your transformative journey with a vibrant hooping flow shop, leaving you refreshed and inspired. Tickets are available now, but spaces are limited. 1-day passes are $55, and 2-day passes are just $99. Scan the QR code on the flyer or text Marcus Crystolite at 513-238-5580 to begin your sign-up process. Reconnect with nature, revive your spirit, and join our conscious community. See you in Hocking Hills.
All right, when you get in your way, it's going to hide everything from you, and then your subconscious memories, emotions, and patterns are going to be, and it's going to be like, and it's going to be a fight of, you know, subconscious want to come up, and then it's like, bury it down, coming up, bury it down. This is how healing process works. People don't tell you this. They tell you the good stuff. Oh, go get a massage, do this. Hell no. Sometimes when you go get an energetic release, you get down, you get dirty, you cry, you get messy, and then you use your spiritual tools like your crystal quartz, and you just start cleansing your body, and you start releasing any attachments. It's like I release any attachments knowingly and unknowingly. Any entities that are not of love and not of light, you are not allowed in my auric field. I am a sovereign being and you are not allowed. Get out with love and light, and I'm actually cleansing myself because I'm being reminded that right now I'm going through a period since I'm a true speaker. Some of the things I speak about health, I get a lot of energy that gets projected at my back, right? Like blaming me, like, oh, she's just saying that. And I'm channeling this and I'm being reminded that with my life's purpose and not comparing me to Jesus, but it's very similar to the energy because basically when you're speaking truth, people automatically, the ones that are not in alignment and are ready to listen, they really revolt this knowledge and this wisdom. And then they go into this protection, blame, and project mode to where you're genuinely just trying to provide them guidance and wisdom that we genuinely have forgotten. And I'm the disruptor and I'm okay with that. All right, I'm okay with that. Why? Because I've studied enough about the body to understand that there are ways to keep it healthy, vital, and attuned to where we can avoid the doctors, okay? Now, do we need doctors when we have an accident to sew us back up? Yes, we do. We need you. We thank you so much for sewing us up and providing us emergency surgeries. But if we were in tune and in alignment with our body's design, our angels, our guides, and our ancestors would not be providing us lessons or contrast in our life. I'm trying to look at it as contrast. I used to look at it as a sleigh of bad luck, but it really wasn't. And I see how my guides have literally taken me here, and how each experience has allowed me to find facets of myself that I've lost along the way, that I was giving my power away because my Pisces moon and my Cancer rising wants to merge with people. And my soul's like, yes, that's how you heal, but you have to have boundaries, boo. Not every fish is worth catching. Some fish you gotta put back. Let that fish go back to live another day, right? All of these things were foreign to me. I was taught, you get old, you get married, you have a kid, you go to college, or you graduate, go to college, have a kid, buy a house. I did all those things in order. Check box, check box, check box, check box, check box. But that was what I was programmed to think was my life based on my family and my ancestors. And of course, I loved every minute of it and I was supposed to experience it. But I'm not supposed to feel guilty at 44 because I didn't go back and get remarried. And my ex-husband's been married to the same miserable pie because they're both, love them both. I'm sending you both love. But I see, I don't want to be stuck in that. I want to love you authentically. I need to, after 10 years, I still need to be in love with you and still sexually attracted to you, because for me, with my Virgo, it's like your essence is key and sexuality is a big part of me. And most Virgos, just saying, if you start depriving a Virgo, they get a little pissy. So, I have gone into celibate mode where I force myself into celibacy for a while, which is where I'm going to remain until I meet my divine counterpart, because I am done playing games. I can't sit there and co-create with these fools that are stuck in these lower vibrational energies. Not only did I see every mistake before it happened, I knew what their energy was before, but my soul was like, you gotta go through this in order to get here. None of it was a mistake. All of it was divinely orchestrated. After my ex-husband, the guy that I dated, Scott, oh my gosh, he was a past life lover. And which, guess what? My current one that I just split up with, Josh, Scott was Josh's dad in another lifetime. And Josh watched me get murdered by Scott. Because the energy that I'm here to alchemize, transmute, is the divine femininity, martyr complex, period. I'm here to annihilate that shit and lift it up and be like, we are queens, right? And bring back our power, because a hurt woman, mother, does become a martyr. So I've been learning lifetime after lifetime being a woman. My next lifetime, Josh was my spouse, right? He just watched his dad abuse, talked about generational trauma. This is how these emotional echo prints relate to today. All right. So this is how stories carry on through a cellular level. My Pisces moon allows me to be able to navigate my Akashic records and to tap into this divine wisdom. Plus, I remember all my past lives. I'm able to channel that energy. All right. So it gets even more funny. So then I was in Paris. This was 1819. You know, pretty much he stuck me in a box and was sleeping with women and was like, I see you. Right. Because I was whimpering in the box because my heart was broken, because, you know, here he is riding on my dime because I married him and he married me because of my money. And then he would trap me off during the day and then put me in a box at night like nothing was going on. How'd I get in the box? Well, because your girl was being sex deprived. I needed love too. I was done being hurt by this individual and I felt trapped. Okay. Why did I feel trapped? Because the original lifetime that Josh and I were together, his family came and killed everyone in my kingdom. I watched him get killed and my daughter this lifetime both get killed right in front of me. So do you see how these memories and these different times and spaces get stuck and lodged in our body? And how the astrology is basically bringing everything to full circle. What was I to learn this lifetime? All right. Oh, well, anyway, so that lifetime, next lifetime, I was an Indian, and my stepbrother and my father, they came in and took over our village and took all the women. And so me and my sisters were obviously not treated respectfully. So my dad this lifetime actually released us so that we could be free. And then I watched my stepbrother murder my father, which explains an event this lifetime where my dad would not stick up to my brother for the life of him. And this was basically a matter of choosing him and me, you know what I mean? And he just could not choose. And as a young adult, I'm trying to be like, but you're my dad. I don't understand. It should be, you know, me. What that was doing is that was balancing out his decision to help me out in the past and him recognizing that he had been murdered by my stepbrother in the past on a cellular level. Yes, your body remembers this shit. It does. It's stored in your DNA, in the RNA, passed down through the DNA, right? All right. All of this is how all this shit flows, guys. No shit. So long story short, the next life as the Indian woman, and this is why you're going to come to realize that I'm not prejudiced. I genuinely do not. Racism is just a way to provide division. But this is basically what really got me to fully see that, because at one point in my life, I still was very judgmental. But the lifetime as the Indian woman, as I watched my dad be murdered by my stepbrother, basically I made a pact with myself that I was going to kill every white man in town and I was going to scalp them. Because for anyone that doesn't know, All right, because I didn't know this until my guides channeled it. Because I asked my guides, why the scalp? What is the meaning of your scalp? And basically, I didn't kill these guys, okay? But I did scalp them to force an awakening. And I remember being pissed, like, okay? I remember this. I am alchemizing that anger, that energy, that I will get revenge on you. Okay? So what color am I this lifetime? Anyone want to take a wild guess? I'm white. I'm Cherokee Indian. And I'm Irish as shit in German. Okay? So, the connection this lifetime to my past is that my lineage is Indians. Connection to this lifetime, which is tying me to the present moment, is that I'm a white woman. And what was I killing in my past? The white man. So what did God's source, whatever you believe, that I signed up for my soul's contract? I signed up to be white in order to alchemize all of that anger, aggression, repression from that lifetime to make it right and to understand for the first time in a very long time that prejudice is just creating division, and that with oneness, we understand that each one contributes based on their actions and their reactions regardless of the outcome. Now, we do have free will. Okay, and we can change our life based on the decisions that we make. But ultimately, our soul has a purpose. All right. So it gets crazy when you start diving into these past lives. So for the past year and a half, okay, with my astrology, what I've been doing is alchemizing this. So what will happen is a layer will come up and then I'll integrate and alchemize. Another layer will come up. And at one point, I was working on all 5, 6, 7 of these past lives, and I would begin to manifest these experiences in the present moment so that my higher self would recognize all the subconscious behaviors. I mean, this gets gnarly, guys. When you guys start getting into the subconscious, generational past life healing, it goes deep. So, all right, we're just going to leave it there. And we're going to do our Qigong real quick, and then we're going to head out. And then I will see y'all in the morning. And then we're going to continue on with this. But before we get started with our Qigong, I just want to go ahead and introduce my Revive and Restore Summer Package Sale. We have biofield tuning, cupping massage therapy, Quantum Healing Hypnosis. We have Reiki 101 classes, and we have HQHH classes all coming at you this summer. Hey! All right. Okay, let's get to our Qigong. So Qigong is an energy practice to help us move the energy that gets stored in our lymphatic system. Next week, we're going to dive right into the lymphatic system and see how this correlates to all the cellular memory we've been talking about. And sorry about Bella, we're just going to deal with her. So here we go with our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, it's my little call to calm down. My hands are tingling for good. They're ooh, my feminine side's, oh, she glowing. Ooh. Yeah, so my colors are starting to come in, and I've been seeing colors. So I don't know if you guys know, I'm transaudient. I'm clairvoyant, but it's more like dreams, visions. Sometimes it'll just play in my head like a video. And my telepathy is improving. But the telepathy, I have to remind myself again of the barriers, because that was one of the senses that I shut off as a child because I was chiming into other people's energy. And my family was so fucking chaotic. I didn't know what was going on. And it was just basically causing my system to freak out. So that was one of the abilities that I shut down. Not all the way, but part of the way. So here we go, moving to our underarms. So if you cannot move your arm up like this, that is okay. You're going to move it down like this. Again, you have sovereignty over your body. Honor and love where you're at. All the stagnation and the ailments and the accidents, all they're asking you to do is find the root of what is causing these, accidents or ailments or repeated experiences that need to be healed. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if anyone has any thoracic injuries, I have a couple of exercises that you can do. Speak with your practitioner. I got it from a sports physician, and I did it within 90 days. My arms, I was able to move my arm again. And they were threatening surgery. And I was like, oh, hell to the no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And which my father, Bella, stop! My apologies for screaming. She's like, There's just nothing in the house, and it's just like echoes. Here we go. Moving to our elbow creases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel it burn. Our ability to give and receive, and the more that we feel the energy release and remove out of our body, the more that we're inviting in the allowance of new energy. All right? So, little fun facts. See, daily vibes. I have to drip feed you guys sometimes. I was drip fed this knowledge. My guides pretty much drip fed like a little birdie, like, and mine was just trusting it because I'd made so many decisions in my life, like, okay, how the hell did I get here? Because I've always been an honest, good person. Obviously not. Ding, ding. I was a mean ass that life. So do you see how duality comes back and you genuinely... So basically I saved my family that lifetime, but I also did cause harm to others moving forward. And hang on one second. Okay, let's move along to our feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to wrap up because apparently these dogs are not going to give up. And we're not going to keep... I'm not going to keep asking one room when they're like, yeah, we ain't going to listen. Because they don't, when I'm in this room, they tend to do what they want. So I have squirrels out back by the tree, and then we have a power line or cable line that runs through it. So the squirrels run back and forth, putting their walnuts in my storage shed. Yes. And the dogs they get angry. They're like, we want to chase you. So that's what that's all about. So let's just cleanse this energy before we go. Take a deep breath in. Send the pups some love. They just doing their little thing, being ornery, just like we're ready, we're just curious, just like you guys. With much love. And we're going to send our bodies some love. Yes. Our heart. Ana se kata une, pato une, kata ona se kata one, ka one se kata une. You are being reminded that you are the light. Ona se kata une, pato une se po une ka na koto une se kata one se na kata ane. The light is within each and every one of us. It's just a matter of diving the depths in order to capture the fragments of light. You are the light. Your words, your energy, your touch all have meaning. We are all light leaders. We are all healers. We are all psychics. And we are all telepathic. These are all of our divine gifts that we have forgotten. And each and every one of us can activate them at any point with a little bit of time, a little bit of training, and a lot of inner work. You don't get to be able to check into your past lives without having some sort of wholeness within you, okay? And once you're capable, and all of us have the ability, okay? But not all of us are willing to go to the depths of the soul to see that facet. Basically, you're going through hell, baby. And then you have to walk back up and find your way back to heaven. And that is what spirituality is to me. I've already been through the gates of hell. I've already walked in the hot lava many of times through my past lives. And now it's time for me to bring peace to all facets to who I am. And then I'm to help others find wholeness within themselves. And that's what Daily Heart Alchemy is about. It's about me being vulnerable and open with my gifts, my road, and how my experiences with my astrology chart, with my personal experiences, with my gifts and my abilities, about being a co-creator. I have to be real because my guides, nothing else works. That's why I no longer can do a corporate job. So it's because that's not from my heart. And we're being guided to step up. And I've been in the closet for too long, and so have you. It's time for us to step up. So I am going to be hosting a quick meetup in the sacred community, helping individuals with some technology. And I'm going to be speaking with Crystal Light about maybe hosting something on a regular basis for our practitioners, because our practitioners in the community are the light leaders. We are the front runners. We are the pioneers. All right. We're the pioneers. Never thought I'd say that, but we're the pioneers of this new earth, this elevation of creating the life that we want to see and the energy that we want to bring and co-create with, and leave this wisdom to our children so that their children's children can have this wisdom and appreciate Mother Earth. Because guess what, y'all? We keep disrespecting her. I keep telling everyone we silly, because as soon as the energy gets to a point where she doesn't want us, all she has to do is just rock the axis and we're gone. So we really need to be grateful about the experiences that we have here and our relationship to our earth and to the magnetic grid, because that magnetic grid helps us connect to the divine. And Mother Earth is God, Gaia is God, oneness, spirit, source, divine, right? It's the wholeness, the oneness of all of it, the combination, the entirety. So, I don't know, once you start breaking out the matrix, you see some weird shit. You see it all. All right. Have a grand day. I'm not going to apologize about the few curse words that I said. I'm learning to be mindful of that, but I'm also not apologizing because, a facet of Heather is a little naughty. Okay, so sometimes it just happens, and I'm not going to apologize for it. And this year I'm getting messy. And if that means that I say shit sometimes, then, well, that's just going to be something we're just going to have to tolerate. And if not, one love to you. That's that shining light, I'm a disruptor, and it just is what it is. And I send you love, I send you light, and everyone have a blessed, amazing day.
This is why you need to experience the Holistic Healing for Veterans Retreat. a sanctuary for your mind, body, and soul. On July 12th and 13th in the heart of Loveland, Ohio, Marcus Crystolite of Sacred Light and former Marine Sergeant A.J. Lardy invite you to the first ever Holistic Healing for Veterans Retreat. Picture this, 2 days dedicated to you. Dive deep into workshops on trauma healing, sound therapy, shadow work, and so much more. Imagine the tranquility of outdoor camping, the nourishment of plant-based meals, and the power of community healing. This retreat is not just another program. It's a quantum leap towards reclaiming your inner peace. Connect with experts like Heather Lynn from Heart Alchemy Wellness and the intuitive Sam. These practitioners are here to guide you through a transformative experience. Here's the best part, it's affordable. We know how crucial accessible care is. This retreat is designed with you in mind, ensuring that healing is within reach. Ready to embark on this journey? Scan the QR code on the flyer or text Marcus Crystolite at 513-238-5580 to secure your spot. Healing, connection, transformation, this is your time. Join us in Loveland, Ohio, and take the first step towards reclaiming your wellness. Remember, you're not just attending a retreat, you're joining a community, a tribe of veterans ready to heal together. So are you ready to heal? We'll see you there.